We have a crossing utility in our excavation over here. We're going to show you a new shoring system that's going to completely change the industry. We're going to drop the system in and maintain 100% OSHA compliance during the entire excavation. Normally there would be a huge gap underneath the existing utility and huge gaps in the shoring where you could not put a shoring box in. This new shoring system is designed to completely envelope the problem, overcome it, and maintain 100% OSHA compliance at all times. Now that we have the box installed around the existing utility, John's going to install the interior panels around the utilities and safe off the hole so that we can go in and start our work.
I heard Andy talk about the flexibility of the Tamer shoring system, how it can overcome and adapt all of the safety situations that we've encountered on our projects for years. I'm here to talk about how it's going to save you money as well as keep your crews safer. So first let me talk about the crossing utilities. Every time you're on a project that has excavation, you're going to have some kind of crossing utilities. Whether you know about it or if it's an unforeseen condition, it's going to cost you time and money. With the Tamer system, you don't have to wait for the safety manager to tell you that it's okay to go in that ditch. Your backhoe isn't waiting, your crews aren't waiting. You save 4 to 6 hours per man and per machine to make sure this works. From what we've seen on the projects, that's going to save you about $2,000 every time you get that crossing utility. Next, I'd like to talk about points of connection to existing buildings. Normally, with the current solid shields that we use, you'd have to cut this back, install your riser, test your new system, backfill, then come back, re-excavate down to your point of connection, and retest. Then re-backfill. So with the Tamer system, all you have to do is pop open the door, your point of connection is here, make your riser connection, you have one test, one excavation, one backfill, you're done. This saves time with your backhoe. Saves time with all your crews. You're not waiting around for the inspector on his second time to make this inspection so you can get off your job. You're done. Now we're going to talk about offsetting laterals. Same with the point of connection. You're going to save time and money every time you have this situation. With the crossing utility in here, what you would have to do to make this ditch safe, put in plywood and hydraulic jacks across the ditch, which gives you about 2 feet to work. With the Tamer system, you have 4 feet. You have more room to be more productive. Same with the point of connection also. You would have to install this riser, test your system, get it inspected, backfill, come back with another crew, re-excavate to depth, make your connection, retest the system, wait for the inspector to come back on the next day before you could finish and backfill and get done with your project. One of the hardest and least productive items that we come across on a project is making a 90-degree turn at depth. With the solid-sided boxes, you'd have to stop here, test your system, backfill, wait for this side of the ditch to get opened up before your crews can get back in and safely work. With the Tamer system, all you have to do is pop the panel. Once that ditch is safe and shored, you raise up the exterior panel, your crews keep working. You save time and money with one test, one inspection, one backfill. On a lot of our projects we encounter duct banks, electrical conduits surrounded by concrete. These can be up to 4 feet tall and just as wide. Currently, you'd have to use plywood and shoring jacks, to get around those, and you're never shored underneath them. So you're unsafe underneath those duct banks. With the tamer system, you can take out 1 door, 2 doors, 3 doors, however many you need to get around and surround that duct bank. Then you can shore underneath it. Your crews work safely, they work efficiently. We've shown a plumbing system here because we're plumbers and that's what we understand. But this is a broad scope box. It can be used by multiple contractors. Whoever digs in the dirt can use this system. Imagine this is a 4-sided box and you're an electrical contractor trying to get into your vault. You have all of this adaptability to make sure your points of connection come in a convenient way to bend your conduit. Or communications contractors. Granted, it's not going to be that deep, but you have this ability to come in here, make your splices in a safe, efficient environment without running the risk of cutting hundreds of phone lines, taking down people's internet connection, and upsetting and losing clients.
Another contractor that can use the tamer system are waterproofers. When they come in to waterproof the foundation of a building, they would have put shoring jacks against the foundation, shored up against plywood on the other side. They'd paint the foundation, come back the next day, move the shoring jacks, and reapply the waterproofing. Since the tamer system is a standalone box, doesn't touch the side of the building, they can come in with all of this area open, staying shored behind them, and apply all their waterproofing at one time. They don't have to come back, they save time and money. Again, the tamer system is a broad scope shield. Think about all the different industries that could use this. Look at refineries with all the systems that run in and out and all over those places. Plus there's strict shoring regulations that they make their contractors adhere to. Look at theme parks. They have all those live systems that they have to keep online to keep their guests happy and coming back. Look at city street installations. They open up the road, they drop this tamer system in, and they can adapt to whatever's down there because nobody knows. Look at deep civil excavations where they get down 16, 18, 20 feet in the dirt and they're pulling big shoring boxes underneath the crossing utilities and doing the best they can to shore up above them. With this, they drop the tamer system down around those crossing utilities, pin it to their shield, they keep on going, they keep on moving, and they do it safely. You don't have to wait to be safe.